Oh, hi Zoof. I was not aware that people would actually uh, be waiting for this or something. It's like, as soon as I posted it, I guess. Yeah, sorry about that. I botched the the execution this morning. Woke up really late. Or actually, I woke up on time. I was just being really lazy and boring, I guess. But anyway, welcome. This is Final Fantasy XII, a game that people don't like. Or I guess it has it has a much more favorable reputation these days. But I've always liked it. Well, I've not always liked it. I didn't like it at first when I first played it because I was like, what is this MMO? And then it's like, well, I actually really like it now. Anyway, let's go kill some stuff. This is the 4x speed mode that is wonderful and great. It makes this game like a million times better. Because the original 12 was an incredibly slow and boring game at points, especially when you're trying to grind. Which is essentially what I'm doing now. Yeah. It was, yeah, 12 is still a grindy game. Like, they didn't really, like, rebalance the game systems, to make up for that fact. Or to make up for that fact. But this does help alleviate, when you have to grind. Which I'll probably be done grinding in a little bit. I have 103 license points. I think I'm trying to, like, find something. I'm not sure what I'm trying to find. Yeah, let's kill this thing. Yeah. Ow. 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 Though the worst part still is that sometimes Fran, like, doesn't actually, like, kill you when she should. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I kind of know why I'm grinding. I can't exactly say, you know, for sure why I'm grinding. I actually just really like grinding in RPGs. It's legit, like, one of my favorite things to do. It's just very relaxing to me to just sit down and just sort of mindlessly do the same thing over and over again. It's actually one of the reasons why. Oh geez, it's too fast. It's one of the reasons why I actually really got into Final Fantasy XIV back in the day. Oh yeah, survival games. I don't like those specifically. Because of the arbitrary, like, limits put on, like, you know, like, that are placed onto the character, like, you know, like with the hunger meter and with the sleep meter, like stuff like that just annoys me. Like, I don't like to micromanage that much. I enjoy micromanaging it, you know, like in RPGs, but the amount that is in survival games just has never appealed to me. I think the closest I ever got to enjoying a survival game was probably Don't Starve, which was that clay 2D top-down isometric survival game that felt at least a little bit more like it was an actual game instead of just some kind of weird, stupid thing. I have no idea, but yeah, that's definitely the closest I've come to enjoying one of those games. I played Don't Starve for a good, like, 4 hours and had a good time, but I felt that I sort of got everything that I needed out of the game in those 4 hours. Also, this morning, I am having green tea. Straight from a Nippon land, because I am a weeb. To where I go to my local Japanese market and buy a giant bag of green tea. And I have that every morning. And then later on in the afternoon, I drink nothing but alcohol. So, I'm a very healthy person. I follow the 5 main food groups, which is tea, beer, eggs, beer, and beer. But okay, we gotta go, yes, we have to go talk to the Marquis Ondor. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go talk to Ondor. Cutscene time, everybody. Hopefully they don't block cutscenes in this game, because that'd be really shitty of them to do. I have no idea. Well, I mean, I'm not getting this scene has blocked. Okay, good. They don't block cutscenes.
It was not so very long ago that I announced you had been executed.
And that is the only reason I draw breath.
So you are the sword he strung above my head.
Oh,
Vain has
yeah,
not a
yeah,
thing
it
to
definitely is a
chance.
thing that, you know, like, well, you know, since,
A
you know,
leader of the resistance
you
has
never
fallen
know.
into Imperial hands.
like,
A woman by the name of Amalia.
you just want to make sure that,
I would
you know,
rescue her, but I need your help.
that you're ready, because, you know,
resistance
somebody
leader,
might be like, you know,
this
like yes, I'm ready, but
She must be
and then
very
the second prompt might make them, like, you know, like reconsider and be like, well,
You understand my
I
position
might
to consider.
not be ready.
Would you let us see
Okay,
Larson?
let's hold
He's got
back.
my
Let's
friend
go
with
get
him.
some equipment upgrades, etc., etc.
I'm afraid you're too late. Lord Larsa's cortege has already rejoined the Imperial detachment. I am told they will depart for Rabanastre
But,
upon the
yes.
arrival of the fleet this eventide.
So we have to basically, at this point, we are trying to rescue Vaughn's friend, little like Pinello. She has been kidnapped, or rather, she was kidnapped, and now she is currently under the care of Larsa, who is basically the little brother of the Council of Rabanastre. Very important man. I'll have you know. But yeah, I've already played this game like
You to calm
like
down.
40 times.
Captain Ronsenberg, surely the exigencies of position are not lost on you. Why, indeed, you should find the enemy's chains an easy burden to bear.
Wait. Sorry. Can't be helped.
Oh man,
Summon the guard.
Ondor betrayed us. Oh no.
They are to be taken to Judge Geese.
How dare he? Man, you can never trust Whitey.
Those decrepit basking fools in Arcades tie my hands, and look what happens. I tell you, this country's obstinacy knows no bounds.
The insurgents in Rabanastre operate alone at present. However, should they garner external support, the situation could worsen. We have found the counter-imperial elements in Bujerba to be conspicuously well-funded. No doubt Marquis Ondor was behind this.
Oh boy.
Ondor must be
Politics.
reined in.
By the way, the Marquis has written us a letter. He claims that he's recaptured our runaway. He's given him to Geese.
Wow, that's very fast letter writing and sending, I
He will
guess.
die by my hand.
Your fraternity is moving. Ah, Geese returns with Larsa. Tomorrow morning they will leave Bujerba. See him home safely, Gabranth. Now I'm expecting Dr. Sid. You may leave.
Oh man, Dr. Sid.
We
must see the real thing to be sure. Nabadis taught us much. Yes, it's well hidden. They'll be off chasing after shadows, the fools. Ah, yes. The reins of history back in the hands of man. Ah, Vane. You seem
Oh, you're meaning the names in 12 you think are the worst names out of all the Final
years.
Fantasies?
What news of Arcades? Our honored members of the Senate.
Hard at work, as always. Trying to find a dagger for your back.
Interesting.
They are
Yeah,
welcome
I'm
to
actually a big fan of I'm actually a big fan of like the Ivalice setting. So names are like, I love the names, I absolutely love the names in all the Ivalice games. They really do it for me. But you know, it's cool though. It's just that, you know, like ever since I played Final Fantasy Tactics, it's like probably like 20 years ago now. Like I've just been sort of like obsessed with the setting, and I love everything about it. It's sort of why I'm always really wanting new games set you know, like in Ivalice, but perhaps without or perhaps with the help of Matsuno, the creator of the setting. Oh, sure, yeah, no, it gets very confusing. That sort of is, I guess, one of the major complaints that some people have with the Ivalice games, is that they are very political. The games are basically, the games aren't so much about the characters as they are about, like, the larger conflicts in the political realm, and so it does get confusing to, like, you know, get all the names and the countries and the warring factions and the generals and
Majesty.
After what you've done, how dare you? You're supposed to be dead.
Come now. Have you forgotten your manners? This is hardly the courtesy due the late Princess Ashalia Benargin Dalmasca.
Princess?
To
Sure.
be sure,
Yeah.
she bears no proof of her
Yeah,
former station.
it is
No different
very,
than
very
any
complex.
member of the insurgents.
The Resistance.
His Excellency the Consul asks the Ministry of the dethroned royal family in restoring peace to Dalmasca. Those who foster instability and unrest, who claim royal blood without proof, they shall meet their fate at the gallows. There are no exceptions.
I will not play puppet to Vane.
I like how they mention the gallows here.
King Ramanas
And there
entrusted
is,
me with a task.
There's never
Should the time come,
any evidence that there is
he bade
actual
me
like
give you something
hangings
of great
in the world of
importance.
Ivalice. Granted,
It
there
is
might
your
be. It's just that
birthright,
we're
the dusk
never
shard.
really given a look into how
It will
executions
warrant the
work.
quality of her blood.
I
Only I
honestly
know
would
where to
assume
find
that
it.
they would
Wait.
just, like, you know, shoot
You
people.
took my father's life. Why spare mine now? You would have me live in shame.
If that is your duty, yes.
Stop being so stubborn. Keep on like this and you're gonna get us all killed.
Don't interrupt.
What?
I love
That stone.
that
It was in the
Vaughn
house
is
treasure.
really just not
Well,
even supposed to be here. And he just gives some
Splendid.
fun to this.
You brought the stone with you. This spares us a great deal of trouble.
Don't give it to him!
You have to promise. No executions.
A judge's duty is to the law. Take them away.
My lord.
Lady Ash is to be quartered separately.
Oh no, they took the Magicite. No, what will we do now without it? I don't know, maybe we'll get
Vane
the...
Solidor. What
Nephesite.
fascination does this hold for you?
Yeah, Final Fantasy XII's main story is kind of weird with the whole... Or rather, I guess, like, the main through line for the plot is all about Magicite and Nephesite and stuff.
So you were carrying it all along. The fate's jest.
Tell these fates of yours to leave me out.
Keep quiet! There was nothing else that I could do. You know that.
Oh, I understand. Honor, duty, and all that. I still can't believe that was a princess.
quiet!
Yeah!
Marquis has been busy.
Not lightly did I beg his aid. Listen, it's been a full 2 years. I alone have kept Her Majesty safely hidden. I doubted friend and foe alike. I could trust nobody.
You did your duty, and mine for me.
I'm getting her out. I need your help.
Of course.
Vossler joins the party as a guest. Alright, okay. Let's turn back down the speed mode multiplier. Back down to ×2. Okay. Yeah, let's save our game. Well, I should not yawn. That is unprofessional, and I apologize. But okay, let's now go into the world of tomorrow.
Wait, a word of caution before we set out. See that red web of light spanning the passageway? It is a mechanism to detect intruders within the ship.
I mean,
break one of those beams and an alarm will sound,
why would you make these security beams
the alarm
completely
should
visible?
cease after a time, but it's better to avoid drawing unnecessary attention.
That's a bad move.
Come, Her Majesty awaits.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, sure. I mean, I know that. Sure, yeah. I mean, lasers that are actually visible are really hard, but, you know, this is a fantasy game. You would, you know, maybe expect them to, you know... Ah, god damn it. I totally forgot about that. They just randomly throw stuff at you like that, so... Oh well. Yeah. We kicked their butts. I love the ×2 speed. It makes everything so much better. Oh man. Oh man. Final Fantasy XII. You're so good. Now. Well, you were good. This game was super good before, but now it's like ultra good. Even though the sound does get a little grating, according to my friend, of just the super fast little pitter patter of everybody's like footsteps. Okay. Oh, the music in 12 is wonderful. I know that some people don't like it, but oh yeah. The music isn't sped up. That's actually very good. That's actually very good. I believe that's actually a few of the reviews actually also mentioned that like they were like relieved that the game doesn't speed up the music. So yeah, that is good. Okay. But yeah, as far as jobs go, though, I've made Vaughn, Uma, which is the spear user, made Fran the archer, made Balthier the machinist, and I made Bosch, the Foebreaker. So that's what we're going with. That's what we're playing with now. I have Gambit set on everybody. Because that is the proper way to play this game, is to not be boring and like, you know, like an automatically input actions, but basically have the Gambits control everybody until you actually need to intervene yourself. Some people don't like that the game plays itself, but that's actually, I think, probably the coolest part about this game. It's just the fact that the game does essentially play itself. Yeah, I mean, I knew that was gonna happen. Well, I actually like 13 a lot because of the paradigm shifts of the paradigm shift system. I do think that is actually a really cool system. To where basically you have specific roles that you can equip each character with, and basically switch between them on the fly to basically you know, like to adapt to like each situation as they come up, and that's actually super cool to me. But you know, but you know, I totally get those who there is a lot to not like in 13. I totally get that. Like, there is a lot to just absolutely hate about that game. But and I mean, you know, I did hate it definitely when I first played it, but I really came around on it though. Like I said last night on the chat, the year that I had no job, I played through the entire thing. That was back when 13 came out on Steam, on the PC version, and it looks, I mean, like the game does look gorgeous. But yeah, I mean, it definitely is not it's not an easy game to sell people on, though, because I mean, yeah, because you're basically asking somebody to play a game that is essentially a 15-hour straight line. And that is kind of bad. Like, I totally get that. That is indeed asking too much. Not for everyone trademark? Okay, yeah. I like it. Okay, high drops. And then come on. Okay, got the potion, and I need to figure out, or rather, remember where the key is in here. because if you get the keys, you can turn off all of these security tripwire things. Okay. Let's see here. I'm not yawning because I think this game is boring. No siree. Not at all. I'm just yawning because I'm tired. As I always am. Working a normal 8 to 5 job is very tiring. Even on the weekends, you're like, man, I can't wait for the weekend, you know, to get all ready to go and stuff. But instead it's just, and they're gonna walk through and they're gonna set it off. You know, I really think that those doors should definitely only be set off, like if the leader walks through it instead of somebody in your party. Okay. Let's see here. This is a maze. Yes. I would love this was a little more straightforward, but you know, it's fine that it's not. I just need to remember where things are, really. So that's light armor, license needed. Aha! Cool. I mean, so I think the key is here. Oh my god! Why did he do that? Don't just gap. Alright, we're just gonna sit here and gather around the door. You know, guys, this is a really good idea. Okay. Had to just reset everything. Get out of there. Yeah. Okay.
Fear not their numbers. Take down the leaders and the others will follow.
Cool. I'm getting stomped. Okay. But no, I've got this though. I've got this. I've got this. Yeah. There we go. Easy peasy. Yep. It's just all about party management. Thank you. That could have gone a lot better than it did, but I'm bad at video games, so this is the kind of play that you're gonna get. Okay. Let's, so I'm going to cheese the game a little bit here. And, we're going to turn on the time score multiplier in order to run around in circles for a bit to get Fran's MP back up. All the way back up to max. Because MP regens every second if you're walking. So we'll just do this for a bit. Because this is how I cheese video games. Yeah. Come on, Fran. Work those legs. Get that MP back up. This is incredible video game play right now. Yeah, I mean, I actually prefer to play games on easy if the option is available to me, because, you know, for me, games, like, I'm mostly there just for, like, you know, the world and the story and the characters, and I often don't like getting frustrated with the gameplay to like get in the way, because I find that I just find that like a lot of the games like that are like, you know, hard difficulty or whatever, like they're designed to, like, you know, just be hard and not be fun, which is why I do like Souls so much, is because I do find that the difficulty, it's hard, but it's designed specifically in like, you know, like in a way to basically, like, it's designed like specifically to be hard, instead of like, you know, a game with a hard mode, to where it basically is just like it's the same game, but everything is like, you know, just has like, you know, more health or something. But yeah, I mean, it's hard but fair, I guess. Even though like other hard games are fair, it's, I don't like, you know, like, I don't know, like I prefer games that don't have a difficulty option, because that tells me that the game is like specifically made to be like, you know, the way that it is. That's why I do like Resident Evil 4 so much. It's because, you know, there is no difficulty in RE4. It's just like, you know, that is just what the game is. Yes. Yep. That's essentially it. Okay. Ooh. Got them bone fragments. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, okay. So I have... okay. Oh, wait a second. Ring mail. Ooh, iron helmet, iron armor. Ooh. Okay, right. Let's see, do that. Iron helm onto Vaughn. Iron armor onto Vaughn. Ooh, okay. I can actually get... Ooh, do. Okie dokie. Aha! We got our system's access key. That should let us bypass the security systems to not have to deal with those pesky security walls anymore.
You are unharmed?
Vossler,
Majesty.
It's nothing. I'll be fine.
Well, see, that's actually what Final Fantasy XII did. That's actually nice.
Come on, let's go.
The game actually now autosaves
still out there. We should
every
hurry.
time
They
you
won't
enter a
be
new
long.
area.
We will talk later.
So that's very nice. Yeah, they basically did that because, well, you know, it does kind of suck that in this game, you could, like, you know, save a while back somewhere and then basically get wiped, and then basically you're like, well, I'm out of all that progress. So they did that to hopefully, you know, cut down on losing progress. Like, what they did with the Zodiac Age was basically make this game a lot more user friendly. So that's actually very nice. I do like that.
Majesty, we will cut your path.
I will not place my trust in the sword of a traitor.
Yet trust his sword we must, traitor or no. I see no other way. We track back, commandeer a ship, and make our escape.
Yep. Let's go make our escape.
Her Majesty cannot abide weakness, least of all in herself. We must make her confront the reality of our plight.
You get so many potions. Oh my god. Okay. Let's get to the sub-control room. Saucer's been poisoned. And gotta give the old eye drops. And you gotta give eye drops to Foster. I forgot to equip Balthier's new gun on him. Crap. Yeah. Okay, I have a lot of license points now, so let's probably invest in some stuff here real quick. Trying to get the good shit because the battle lore stuff is pretty good to have. Let's just get some HP buffs on Vaughn. Now over here. Coach. Yeah, let's get a physical attack damage boost. Okie dokie. This stuff is actually pretty important to have. I do love the license board. Very, very cool. Okay. Okie dokie. That should do it. Yes. Give everybody a lot of everybody boost in HP and giving Balthier his increase in damage, which will be very helpful. We are just murdering everybody. sorry if I'm not being super talkative. I'm just sort of like, you know, compared to the last week with RE7 to where it's actually kind of easy to talk and stuff. I'm super engrossed in this just because this is a game that I love and I love playing and I get really, really into it. For some reason I thought that might have been some kind of Okay, let's see here. Wow, I am not at all in the proper place. Okay, let's look at our map here. Head down this way. And then head up this way. So I think I missed something that I actually need to take care of in this room. If I'm looking at that map correctly, I might be able to turn off. Okay, so I have a minute to basically not have to fight anybody. I guess is somewhat nice. The anomaly is me. I think that it's supposed to be like you know, like you have a minute to get out of here. Like, you know, like before the alarm sounds again, you have 1 minute. And then and then the alarm goes off again, basically being like, it's just, but I think I can turn off the alarms permanently in here. Okay, so once again I have 1 minute.
Yes.
I can thankfully just reset it here again. Give me another minute to get out. Okay. Okay. Oh, hi.
Ron.
It's okay. We're okay.
Geese knows you've escaped. You must hurry. You are Captain Azalus. You will follow me. We must reach the airships before they do.
You would let us leave knowing who we are?
Lady Ash, by all rights you ought not even to exist. That you and Captain Ronsenberg were made to appear dead is like a hidden thread laid bare. Your actions hereafter will pull at that thread, and we will see what it unravels.
I do like how this kid basically is just like,
we must see this through and get to the bottom of it.
Just, you know, watch all this play out.
It is for the good of Dalmasca,
even though,
the good of the
you
Empire.
know, even though, like, you know, he's a crown prince of the Empire, he's just like, you
Very
know what?
well, then.
I'm gonna have the enemies of the state
Thanks,
just sort of
Lamont.
act out just to see what happens.
I must apologize. Penello, for you. May it bring you good fortune.
Thanks.
Let us go.
Vossler leaves the party. Penello joins the party. Oh, and Penello's still the monk. Great. I mean, at the end of, like, spoilers for the end of 12, you basically murder his brother who becomes a machine god. And he's just sort of like, you know, it's cool, whatever. Like, you know, like, he basically is like, my brother is actually, like, you know, going to hurt the Empire, so it's cool if you, like, you know, take care of him. And he becomes actually a very good ruler, so, you know, everything actually ends up pretty okay. Okay. See, like, you know, like, even though he wants to become king, at least he's, like, you know, at least he's a pretty okay king. So, you know, you got that going for you. Let's see here. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's definitely not, like, you know, a squeaky clean, I mean, like, you know, like, it's a, like, he's definitely not a squeaky clean, you know, like, individual, but, you know, he's okay, though. He's a pretty cool guy.
Such a great shame. I must confess, I thought you the one who would help us restore peace to Dalmasca. No matter, we hold the proof of your royal lineage. A maid of passing resemblance will serve our purposes now. As for you, my dear, the Empire requires you no more!
What was
This
that?
is what you get, Judge, for trying to kill us. Magic doesn't work.
Your Majesty does not disappoint. Ever quick to spurn an honorable surrender, as was your father.
You know nothing of my father!
Yes!
Let's do it.
Surprise for you.
Please.
My regards.
The messages I keep getting. Oh, those might be the trophies, and they might actually blur out the trophies to avoid spoilers.
We secured an Atomos. Come.
I have no idea.
An Atomos? All skiff, no ship. Hardly fit for a leading man.
So I can fly it then?
You're mad.
Yeah, I have no idea why they would be blurring that out. It's so strange.
Has it gone too fast that I've noticed?
Okie dokie. We have escaped.
Balthier, your handkerchief. I thought you might want it back.
I shall wear it close to my heart.
Yeah, Balthier is the best.
Perhaps you forget all that Ondor has wrought.
I do not forget, Majesty. It was by his counsel, dangerous though it may have been, that we were able to free you. You must meet with him, Your Highness, and give ear to his words. He may act in league with the Empire, but his heart is not.
It is as he says. I ought not have kept Ondor at so great a distance for so long a time. I have played the fool.
I don't know, I keep my handkerchief in
You were
my
only
shoe.
being cautious.
Majesty, I would ask you for some time. On our own, we struggle in vain to restore Dalmasca. I must search out some other way. Until I should find it, I would have Bosch remain at your side. Doubt him you may. But I measure his loyalty to Dalmasca no less than my own.
I know you would not speak so lightly. Very well.
Actually,
Go
I've
to
never once
Ondor and
used a
there
handkerchief.
await my return.
Never once. I see no point in it. In this age of Kleenex, no point. Okay. Okay. So now we gotta make Ash. Well, what we're gonna do with her job, which I've already decided last night. I'm making her a white mage because I am a horrible, sexist piece of shit who just makes the girl the white mage. Except that I'm actually gonna make her a white mage, and then I'm going to once I actually get here. Once I actually get my second jobs available, I'm going to make her a white mage and a knight, which to me sounds awesome. So. It is a paladin, yes, to have a knight and white mage, which to me, that just sounds really. That just sounds really fucking cool. Especially because you actually can, fit these two together because the Knight class has techniques that basically allow it to expend its HP to deal damage, and so a white mage actually gets the ability to regen their HP. So basically, use those two together, and you basically have created a magical cannon of death. As for the other job combinations, I have no idea what I'm going to do with the other ones. Quite yet, at least. Yeah, in the original PS2 release of this game, of the Zodiac job system version of 12, each character could only have one job, and then they added 2 jobs per character. That basically, from what I've read, kind of breaks the game, just because the game isn't balanced around having 2 jobs, and so basically having characters be able to have access to 2 jobs allows them to sort of overpower almost everything. So, that's cool. Can't wait to see that. So in this game, there are 12 jobs. There are 12 jobs available, and once a character chooses that job, they are stuck in that job class from then on. You cannot change jobs. And so once you unlock these, once you unlock the second job, you choose one more job for them, and then they are stuck in that job as well. So you do have to think in regards to what you want to have that character be for the rest of the game. You cannot just change jobs as you will, like you could in Final Fantasy Tactics, or in the Bravely Default games, or games of its ilk, where job changing is just sort of a normal thing. This one, they do want you to have a defined role for that character for the rest of the game, which I do like. I don't know if I like this system more, or the system in which you can just change jobs, like in Final Fantasy V. But they both have their ups and downs. You can combine any 2 jobs, as long as those jobs are not taken by somebody else. You can combine any 2 jobs. So yeah, you could do a monk and a knight, which would be like, okay, why? Although I am thinking about making Vaughn. So Vaughn right now is an Ulna, which is a spear user who basically has abilities that allow him to ignore armor with his attacks. And I'm thinking about combining him with a time mage, which would give him haste and slow. Getting all the magic potencies. Ooh. Oh, they also get... Yeah. Did Lightning ever use a spear in 13? I think she only used it to sword. Unless you're just meaning, like a lightning spear. But, that's cool. I'm a pretty big fan of lightning spears. Especially in Dark Souls, man. Lightning spears are great. Well, rather, lightning spears were great in Dark Souls 2 version 1.0, and then they gimped them, and it made me very sad. Oh, sure, yeah, yeah. Well, you know, since lightning, you know, is sort of like a spear already. Also, like, Pinello is a monk, for just whatever weird reason. I just honestly thought that, like, it'd be really funny if she was a monk. So, that's what happened there. Yeah, monks in this game, they can punch, which actually you can unlock. You can unlock something that basically makes it to where the monk deals more damage as long as they are unarmed, but they also use poles. Okay. Okay, so at some point today, off stream, I'm going to spend like 4 hours grinding everybody up, or rather getting Bosch back into a party and basically trying to get him back up to a proper, get him up to speed. Because that's one thing that you do want to make sure of when you're playing this game, is that basically everybody in your party is of a similar level in case somebody gets killed and you have to switch them out. You will want to make sure that they are good to go in that respect.
When Vossler learned my father had been killed the night of the treaty signing, he returned to Ravenastor, there to aid my escape. There was still time before Vane's reach extended too far. We thought that you could protect me.
However, when I then made the announcement that you had taken your own life, I must have seemed a model citizen of the Empire. The announcement, you see, was Vane's suggestion. Of course, at the time I was reluctant, but I could not perceive his reasons. Now it is clear he meant to drive a wedge between us.
Halim, we are past all this. Buzherba must stand with us. We can stop Vane.
I once knew a girl whose only wish was to be carried in her uncle's arms. Your Majesty is a woman grown now.
Then Buzherba will aid me.
Suppose for a moment you were to defeat Vane. What then? You cannot simply rebuild your kingdom with the only proof of your birthright stolen. Without that, the Grand Kiltias on Boomises cannot and will not recognize your Majesty as the rightful heir. You may yet be a princess, but without proof of your identity, you are powerless. You will remain with me. We do nothing till the time is right.
I cannot just wait.
Then what does your majesty propose we do?
We go to the desert and kill a giant bird.
Uncle Halim.
That's what we do.
Incidentally, what is the going rate for rescuing princesses these days? Food would be a start. The good stuff, mind you.
This can be arranged, though it will take some time.
Time enough for a bath, I hope. Dirty business, you know. Ah, best bring a change of clothes, too.
I hope everybody is enjoying the great movie of Final Fantasy XII.
What are you doing?
This is a great film.
This is Balthier's ship.
I'm going to retrieve the Dawn Shard. It's the proof that I need. I know where it's hidden.
You know, to be
I'll
honest,
return his airship later.
I
Are you
actually do
crazy?
like the fashion in 12 more so than in other games.
This is something
Like,
that I have to do.
mostly
Not only
because
for
Nomura
myself, but for
fashion
all
that
those
like
who have fallen.
kind of
I
annoys
will
me
not
most
be
of the
made
time.
to
Like I
hide.
do not like the clothing
I'll
in
fight
8
alone if I
very
must.
much.
You still
Clothing in
have
7 is
Bosch,
fine.
right? Besides, you
But,
can't just go around stealing
Nomura
people's
had nothing
ships.
to do with
What are you
12,
trying to
and
do?
that's kind of why I like it. It's
I'm trying to concentrate.
It's very
That's quite enough, Your
refreshing.
What do you think? A bit over the top. In my line of work, you never know when something like this might come in handy.
I'm trying to concentrate.
I'm leaving you with the Marquis.
For sure.
You can't.
Trust me, you're better off staying here.
Suppose you kidnapped me instead. You're a sky pirate, aren't you? Then steal me. Is that so much to ask?
What do you have that I would want?
The Dynast King's treasure. The Dawn Shard is but one of the riches that lie waiting in King Wraithwall's tomb.
King Wraithwall, you say?
Kidnapping royalty is a serious offense. It won't do much to lower the bounty on your head.
How much is the price on your head these days, I wonder?
Allow me to escort you in Vosla's place.
Will you be joining us?
What? Are you kidding? I don't want to stick around this place.
Then I'm coming too.
Penelo.
Don't leave me here.
Of course not.
Then it's settled. We should leave before the Marquis realizes she's missing, like proper kidnappers.
I forgot how like cutscene heavy the beginning of this game is. It gets a lot better down the line.
Dr. Sid, does this set Draclaw?
I have confirmed he receives funds from Lord Vane. His agency in the fall of Nabudis is also certain. Yet,
but you
with
guys
Judge
probably
Sect,
won't see
who
that
led this
because
sort missing,
I try to stream
the truth
something.
remains difficult to ascertain.
I try to stream something different every week, so I'll be doing something
long,
probably something more
cold
gameplay
years
related
have
next week.
clouded my
I might do
eyes.
like a Crash Bandicoot
I
3
cannot see
Warp
my
Train or
own
something
son's
next week. On the new collection.
My lord.
This illness will claim me. So then, who is to be my successor? The Senate fears the capable Peregrine Vane. They prefer a young fledgling emperor. Gabranth, once in the past I laid siege to your homeland.
The Republic of Landis is long since gone. My allegiance lies wholly with the Empire.
Perhaps. But what of your brother? He did not accept us as you did. He fled to Dalmasca. Did you never think to follow him?
I follow his every move. He is an enemy of the Empire. He will be cut down.
So you would kill even your own brother for the Empire? Be that as it may, Gabranth, your ruthlessness is not without merit. But it must not become this way with Larsa. You must ensure that it does not.
So then you ask me to be his sword, to strike where he might not.
Rather be his shield. Gabranth, keep your close watch on Vayne. His is the keenest blade of all.
My lord.
It gets interesting.
Do this for me, Gabranth.
Actually, I do like this. It's just that I've already seen this, and
I could
it's
not
like
bear to see
I
my
might.
sons.
It's just I just don't
with
want
each
to.
other again.
I just don't want to skip everything. Because that's not cool. Just to skip cutscenes. I mean, the game wants to, like, the game, it wants to, say something to you, the viewers, about politics and airships, because airships are very important.
Wow. This come in handy often?
It's tough being popular. Wouldn't want any admirers dropping in while we're away. Well now, that's as far as she goes. We'll be in yacht from here onwards.
Across the Sand Sea, to the Valley of the Dead, and to King Wraithwall's tomb below.
So when you're in yacht, skystones don't work at all. That's why we gotta hoof it the rest of the way, you see?
Happy you get to teach me something for a change?
Well, if you want to be a sky pirate, you gotta know your... Hey, what do you mean for a change?
Come on,
At least we thought to bring entertainment.
Oh yeah? Says who? You want to see what they think about it?
I wouldn't be so confident.
All right. We're back in it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, no. That's cool, Soof. That's no problem, buddy. I'm probably gonna stop streaming here probably in about 30 minutes anyway. I gotta take care of some stuff, but yeah. It's all good, man. See ya. Actually, I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. I actually gotta go take care of some stuff before some friends show up today. Because I gotta go drinking, people. So this has been great. I love you guys. You guys are beautiful, wonderful human beings. And I'll be back next Saturday with some Crash Bandicoot. That won't be nearly as boring as this. But thanks for sticking through, though.